Hello guys, welcome back to KC Sports Coast to Coast, and today we'll be discussing the NFL from this past weekend. So first off, the Browns narrowly beat the Bears in a very close game. The Bears did not execute a Hail Mary throw at the very end of the game due to a drop pass, but this meant that the Browns secured the win, and that is huge for them because now they are going and hopefully making the playoffs and clinching very soon within the next week or two. So that is good for Browns fans. Also, Joe Flacco had a very good game again. He did throw 3 interceptions, but yet it was still enough to make the Browns win the game. So nice job by him. He had over 200 passing yards just in the fourth quarter alone. So that is a very good job by the offensive execution of the Browns. Moving on to the 49ers, they had another excellent game where they beat the Cardinals, and Christian McCaffrey made another touchdown rushing. He also scored 2 touchdown catches as well, so he is very much in the MVP conversation going into the next couple of weeks. His teammate Brock Purdy also said he'd be the MVP to Christian McCaffrey, but we'll see who wins out of those players, or maybe it'll be another player like Lamar or Tyreek Hill. So they had another dominant performance, and they have clinched a playoff berth, but we'll see if they clinch the 1 or 2 seed. So it'll be very interesting, them versus Philadelphia, to see who clinches that first seed. Also, the Rams won their game, so that makes it so they have the last current spot in the wild card. So we'll see if they can continue their winning streak and be able to secure a playoff berth. But right now is to be seen if they can do so. Also, just noting that the Rams have the tiebreaker over the Seahawks. So if that is if they end up with tied records, it would go to the Rams. Also, this weekend, the Steelers lose another tough game to the Indianapolis Colts. Their offense just wasn't really clicking that much, and their defense just got scored on a lot. So, tough one for the Steelers yet again. It does not look like they will probably be making the playoffs unless a miracle happens late in the season. Also, the Jets lose 30-0 against the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins, even without Tyreek Hill, had another phenomenal game, mainly due to the fact of Tua throwing to Jalen Waddle, which was a very key connection and very good connection in that game. Also, this is officially the end of the Jets' chances of making the playoffs, because now they have a 0% chance of making the playoffs. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they won their game last week against the Green Bay Packers, but this week they fall short to the New Orleans Saints. So after a good game by Tommy DeVito, he struggled mightily against the Saints. So hopefully we'll see if they can turn it around against the Eagles next week. If not, we'll see what they do when it comes to the draft. And finally, the Baltimore Ravens just won the game last week, and this week they beat the Jacksonville Jaguars on Sunday Night Football last night. Also, shout out to the Seahawks, because I hope they win tonight against the Eagles. We'll see. So far at halftime, it's 10-3 Eagles, so we'll see what happens with that. But so far, the Seahawks have been able to limit the Eagles' offense other than the first drive of the game. So that is good signs for the Seahawks. We'll see if they can get Drew Luck to execute more passes and be able to find DK Metcalf more in the second half. Finally, so far, the Kansas City Chiefs also won their game against the Patriots with Taylor Swift in the house. But it was a struggle for Kadarius Toney with 4 drop passes, and overall just a horrible game by the wide receivers. But they did beat the Patriots 27-13. So we'll see if they are able to get the number 1 seed. But as of right now, it's looking like their team is struggling at the wide receiver position. So we'll see if they're able to get that 1 seed. So yeah, that about wraps it up for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.